Hi, today we're going to focus on grounding. This is a really quick and easy exercise that you can do any time of day and virtually anywhere to release the tension, particularly those days when you feel everything holding up here. This is a great way to just release everything back down into your feet, into the floor, and get going again in a more relaxed and rejuvenated way. Fair warning though, this is another one of those exercises where you might look a little strange if doing this in public, so you might want to find some privacy for yourself if you care about that type of thing. So just go ahead, start standing, have your feet somewhere underneath of you, underneath your base, no wider than shoulder's width, and just start with an easy bounce in the knees. And as you do this, let the arms go floppy. Let the head go floppy. You might nod in a yes. Your spine might start to respond. Maybe your shoulders dip forward. The breath might start to go. And then as this starts to become a little bit more vigorous, really taking some attention to the knees and the hips and the ankles and coaxing them into being soft so that it's an easy bounce, as if the springs of the trampoline are in your lower body. And then begin to allow the heels to lift and lower on the floor. So really go, 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 making contact. Really allowing everything to release. Maybe taking the breath with it on purpose. Maybe even choosing to sound. Feeling that reverberation through your chest. And then go ahead to even allow yourself to move into a little bounce. Maybe the balls of the feet start to lift off the floor. But just allow yourself to flop up and down through that vertical. And then allow it to go just into the heel lift and drop. And then just the bounce, and let the bounce begin to quiet itself. And then take a moment to just be in stillness. And if you'd like to close your eyes, you can, but taking your awareness down into the bottoms of your feet. Where is your weight right now? Do you feel yourself more in the balls of your feet or in the heels or on the outer edges, maybe rolling in even towards the inside of the arches, or maybe you feel yourself swaying all around these points? But send your attention to feeling your weight evenly and equally on the bottoms of the feet. There will probably be some weight shift and some mobilizing there. That's a good thing, but allow the weight to be even. And then feeling the bottoms of the feet spread and open wide, reaching down through your shoes if you've got them on, down into the floor, and spreading wide like roots of a tree. Envision it, imagine it. Begin to feel those feet spreading. And now allow your awareness to move up into your ankle, feeling the bones of the lower leg, the tibia and the fibula stacking down on top of the ankle bone and the foot, the talus. And then moving up, feeling the femur, the thigh bone stacking on top of the tibia through the knee. Then moving up, feeling the pelvis stacking on top of each of those thigh bones, those femurs. And then moving up, feeling the lowest part of your spine, those fat lumbar vertebrae, stacking one on top of the other, on top of that sacrum. As that spine continues to stack, the vertebrae get slightly smaller, the thoracic stacking on top one of the other. Moving up into the neck, feeling those small bones of the cervical spine stacking one on top of the other. And then feeling the skull stacking right on top. And then feeling each rib just gently drape from the spine. Gently drape from the sternum, that breastbone in front. Feeling the collarbones draping down across the front of those upper ribs, feeling shoulder blades, those scapula draping down the back of the rib cage, feeling the upper arm bones, the humerus, feel them falling from the shoulder sockets, feeling the bones of the lower arm, the radius and the ulna falling from the elbow, and then feeling those tiny bones of the hands and fingers falling from the wrists. Feeling the stack of your skeletal structure all the way from the floor up through the feet, through the body, out through the top of the head. Feeling how the floor supports you. One last time, we're gonna lift those heels off the floor and then drop them back down, softening through the ankles, knees, hips, allowing the spine to be resilient and respond. Again, lifting the heels off the floor, and as we let them drop down, allowing everything to soften and be resilient. One more time, lifting the heels and then dropping, everything softens and is resilient and responds. Opening your eyes, we're going to pick up just one leg gently at the hip and then drop that foot on the floor out in front of you. Just drag that foot back in. Other leg, picking it up, tossing the leg out and just dropping the bottom of the foot flat on the floor, drawing it back in. Taking it again, each leg, dropping it out, pulling it in. Other leg, dropping it out, pulling it in. One more time, dropping it out, pulling it in, dropping it out, pulling it in. And then go ahead and take yourself into a little walk forward, little walk back, paying attention to the sensation of the bottom of the foot, the contact it makes with the floor. And then go ahead and take this out into your day.